Oh my god, the parasites are gone. Oh my god, the parasites are gone. And we fixed our hat, and we have health again, and we have wolf hides, and guts, and rabbit pelts, for that matter. And it's time for HRV. Let's go. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark, where I'm very excited to continue our Against All Odds series, free of intestinal freaking parasites. So, let's head downstairs here and see what we might be able to pick up. Most of the, the clothing that I dropped there already got harvested. I have some wood here. See, I have extra carrying capacity now, so it's like, let me grab things that might be useful to me for the road. I do have a skill book on me that I want to read probably when I get back to the farmstead. I probably didn't need all that wood, but hey, I can carry it, so whatever. Anything else here? Nope, I'm carrying everything already. I have these extra fuses and things, but I could probably come back for those, to be honest. To be honest, I can probably come back for them. All right. Let's take this cured wolf pelt. So we have two cured wolf pelts right here. That's insane. That's insane. They're just here. I've been so consumed by this infection for the past little while. Oh my god, I'm still not encumbered. What the heck? All right. Yeah, I have there's my water. So I guess what I'm going to do now is go back to the farmstead where the rest of my water is. And then we can make some smart decisions about where we go from here. Hang on. All right. So we have a lot of our gear at the farmstead. And like I said, we can potentially read a few things before we leave, which is nice. There could also maybe be a dead wolf around here somewhere. Not that I'm going to be eating it. Definitely not going to be consuming any of that meat. But I'm so excited. I don't even have words. I'm keeping an eye out for any wolves. I don't really see any. Seems like we're okay. I don't even know what it means to have full health anymore. Or to have, 77 pounds of carrying capacity. Or to be, awake. This is so strange. This is the freedom that's been taken from me for 20 days. I will say, we made the most of it. And we definitely came to a zone where it was comfortable to sit out the worst parts of that infection. It worked out. It absolutely worked out. So, blessings, consider blessings counted. 100%. Getting pretty cold. But my objective now is, I'm going to linger at the farmstead for a little bit longer, but Hush River Valley calls. We need some drama in our lives. I'm not even kidding. Like, especially with the last couple of days of that infection keeping me so isolated and so indoors for so freaking long. It's so nice to finally have some sense of freedom. All right, I see a wolf out over the snow. So I'm going to kind of veer this way while keeping an eye on that wolf. And also looking for any others that might be in the immediate vicinity. So I would hate to catch the attention of any such predators at the moment. And I think it's actually coming back towards me right now. Nope, just kidding. It's not. It's fine. Everything's fine. My finger is not on the trigger. Shut up. I know you're thinking it. It's fine. What is that? Oh, that's the fire that was next to the dead deer. / demon. Whichever you want to call it. Alright. I haven't actually looked in that mailbox yet. There's always the slight possibility there's something in a mailbox. Of course, that prop deer over there is gone, as expected. Alright, now we have some good distance from one wolf. I'm pretty sure that's the same wolf. The one that was wandering back behind the outbuildings here. Or I guess you could say they're not quite garages. They're carports.
guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
We are literally about to get water. It's fine. It's fine. All right, now we're back. Weather is divine. Cold. Cold, for sure. But divine. Let's go ahead and eat that venison. That's the last of our venison. And now we're here. Okay, then. We have... Hang on. Let's kind of take stock here. And I'm going to do a fresh count of everything that's here. Lots of cured rabbit pelts. That's crazy. Let me stand right over here and put those down. All 4 of those. That's 4 cured guts. Which all of these are cured now as well. Well, not all of them, just kidding. But getting there. Alright, that's done. Looks like I might need a little bit more cloth before I leave, but there'll be plenty of that. Let's go ahead and pick the things up that I left behind. Most specifically, the water. I need that stuff.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You can't, but you're going to anyway. No, I actually didn't need that tinder, and I probably didn't need those either. Okay, so let's take a moment. I'm going to put the reclaimed wood back up. There's a chance I can use it for a fire in just a moment, but I just want to take a look at things that are definitely not needed. Yeah, right now we're certainly over-encumbered, but we're going to be getting rid of a lot of that. So I can put away some of this wood. I'll pick that coal back up in just a second. Yep, there's that. And didn't I pick up one other item that I didn't need? I still have a ton of cattails on me too. That's worth noting. But I want to make sure that those are used to fund my journey as much as possible here. Okay. The moment has arrived. First of all, let's go ahead and... I said fund my journey. Supply my journey would have been a more appropriate verb choice, I have to say. Alright, we're going to read. This is how we're going to celebrate. We're going to freaking read. We have plenty of time to read this. This is a cooking book. I'm absolutely going to read a cooking skill book. Are you kidding me? Why would I not? Alright, now the question is, how much of a dent did that make? Ha! Nothing. Nothing. That's like... maybe... a 16th. Yeah, that's about a 16th. That's what that is. Okay, cool. Good talk. And we're starting to get hungry again, which is not surprising. Oh, I can also drop that tinder. I knew there was something else. See? I knew that there was something else. Alright. This is me double-checking one more time, because there's just so much stuff on the shelf. It's like, what if there was something that I missed? I've already missed one item in here, the magnifying glass. There could be more. You never know. Alright, so... I don't have, like, a ton of stuff to eat and drink, but by the time I leave here tomorrow... Hang on. I do need cloth. I want to make sure I'm using my time wisely while I can still see things. So let's go ahead and rip this open. Or rip this up. And we'll rip this up as well. Used up a lot of my cloth. No, I didn't just think about that, did I? I didn't just approach the Canadian flag to see if I could tear it up. That's awful. How dare I? Everybody stop watching right now. I don't deserve your viewership. This is a Canadian-made game, and I just walked up to the Canadian flag like, oh, I can use that for cloth. Wow. 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 I would like to apologize to all of Canada. Alright, I don't see... I mean, there might have been some additional cloth opportunities at Grandmother's, I'm not going to lie. That's a very, very real thing. There was some cloth there that I remember grabbing. Is there really no more anywhere? Maybe I've already harvested all of it? Yeah, I must have already harvested all of it. Is there any in here? I know I've already looked through here pretty substantially. Okay, so that's as much cloth as I'm going to get here. We could potentially find some still, like, at the church on the way out, but now let's go ahead and... There is one more book that I can read. Although that one is, like, far less urgent to read, I must say. Let's go ahead and eat the beef jerky. It's a little bit salty, unfortunately. But just to get rid of a little bit of weight. And now we're going to drink this water, and we're going to sleep. This is going to be weird. I can only sleep for 4 hours. See, I'm not used to this. What am I going to do? Maybe there'll be an aurora and I can read. That's the best I can hope for. Frickin' intestinal parasites, even though they're gone, they're still disrupting my character's circadian rhythm. And I can't... Yeah, there's no aurora. That's too much to hope for. So... I can sharpen some stuff. For a bit. What I'm going to have to do is what I've done many times in Against All Challenges, and a few times in this series. We're just going to have to rest, like, an off amount. Where is the knife? There it is. My sharpening skill has gotten pretty damn good by this point, by the way. And if I didn't believe it to be absolutely ridiculously, absurdly, unnecessarily cold outside, I would just go outside and start going towards Hush River Valley right now. But no, I don't trust that. Not even a little bit. Alright, so there's a little bit of thirst kicking in. Let's drink a little bit more water, which we are plowing through quite quickly. Excuse me. Alright, so now we only have... You know what, we're going to have to pass time for like 2 more hours before we sleep. And then we can sleep for a decent amount. Yeah, if I sleep for like 4 now, I'll get 3.5. Or maybe 3. I won't even get 3, actually. Should have just said 3. I always tend to add 1 to those counts. Alright, let's go. I can travel again. I can do things again. I'm a little bit encumbered, but when has that ever stopped me? I could read that first. Trying to think, is there anything else worth getting rid of? I mean, the cattails themselves are going to get lighter just while I travel. The sticks I could get rid of because I'll be able to find more where I'm going, but I also, like, I want to have those handy. You know what? What I'm going to do, let's take a quick inventory like I said I was going to. I'm going to put the gunsmithing book down. We're just going to say, forget you for now. And let's take a quick inventory. We have 3 wolf pelts. Yes? Did I keep 1 on me? Oh, we dropped 2 there. Okay. Yeah, so we have 3 wolf pelts, 3 deer pelts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on, I'm going to have to separate these out a bit. 4 rabbit pelts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 5 rabbit pelts. Yeah. Alright, cool. Let's make some notes of that, shall we? First of all, can I just delete all that? Bye-bye. Milton Farmstead. We have 11 cured guts, 3 cured wolf pelts, 3 cured deer hides, 5. So, I guess the question is, as my last act in this place before I leave, do I prepare my boots and pants and boots and pants? I totally could. I totally could. I want the pants for, well, the boots actually, in terms of just like a warmth bonus, are better. They're also pretty heavy. The pants have more protection, but they don't give as much warmth bonus. The boots would really be the way to go first, because we only need the 2 cured deer hides and the workbench. So let's go ahead and get that done. Oh wait, just kidding. Really? Really, you're 99% cured. That's how you're going to do me right now. Okay, hang on. Let's just grab these 4 cured guts. We'll pass time for like an hour. Or sleep for like an hour. How about that? No, we're going to just pass time. All right, now stop. 99% cured. It's so incredibly rude. I'm so ready to be out of this house. I don't have in-game cabin fever, but I think I have actual cabin fever. Oh my god! Oh my god. Pass time for another hour. 1%.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
I know. Believe me, I know. It's honestly good, though, because we need to burn through a few more of these. We've got a ton of food. And don't really need this much. It's the cattails that I have copious amounts of. Actually, in all honesty, I don't have a ton of food anymore. I'm just so used to seeing this tab absolutely full of cooked acorns, and now that's finally almost not the case. Alright, so this should fund the creation of our boots. Alright, there we go. Got everything we need. Let's step outside and see if it's warm enough to get these built. Crafted, sewn, etc. Alright. It actually is quite warm at the moment, which is nice. One thing I could do... It's not a bad idea. Let me see how long it would take. 12.5 hours. Really? Really? 12.5 hours. Is that necessary? Does anything have to take that long? I knew that the pants took an absurdly long time, but I had forgotten that the boots took 12.5 hours. I don't know why I'm complaining. I'm just glad that I can finally leave. All right, let's step out here, and I am actually going to grab all of this firewood, because we need it. And I might have to just... Oh, I've got these saplings too. 2 birch saplings and a maple sapling. Done. Glorious. Yeah, at least there's very likely stuff that can be burned out here. Alright, so there's the wolf over there. As long as he stays over there, I'm perfectly happy to hang out here by this fire. Let's go ahead and start. I'm not going to use the magnifying lens. We will just use a stick. I'm going to use some of my lamp oil just to hurry this starting process up. Why the heck not? And now we're literally going to put all this on the fire to support the crafting process for these ridiculous boots. Alright, so now we have some ambient warmth. Can I break down anything in here? There's a ladder. Oh, here's a plank. Alright. Yeah, this ought to do it. Okay, so I can't add anything more right now, but that should be enough. Alright, so with that done, now I can... And actually, now I think about it, that's going to count as an outdoor fire, so that should be enough. Should be fine. Oh yeah, I need to actually open the workbench. For a second I was like, what don't I have? Alright, so we'll use this sewing kit. What? Should I just... You know what? I think I'll just go ahead and do the 6 outright and see how it goes. Or 6.5. Let's do the 6.5. Might get thirsty, because this is usually a very demanding process. Yep, that's the sound of thirst right there. Oh, actually, we're not that thirsty yet. Still have 7 hours, 54 minutes on the fire, so we're completely fine in terms of that, and I still have time to get this done. What I need is to make sure that I am good on water. Now,
Feels like night is coming.
interestingly, I can finagle this. Hang on, I just realized I'm starting to run low on all this other food, but that's honestly okay. Like, I needed to shed weight anyway, and I'm about to get some really, really nice footwear. It's not a huge upgrade over what I'm wearing, but it's going to be good for Hush River Valley. Plus, we have our boots. After that, we just need our pants. And life will be complete. It'll be a while before we have our pants. But baby steps. Okay, so what I'm going to do, take this cooking pot and put it right here. There we go. That's going to take 48 minutes till melted. Now I'm going to go to these deerskin boots, and I'm going to spend an hour working on them. Just like that. Now, in 34 minutes, it'll be boiled. I could probably spend another half an hour safely. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, this fire is working quite nicely. Non-potable water, 1 minute till boiled. Gimme. Gimme. Thank you. All right, so let's drink that. We're very temporarily going to get sprain risk. Okay, and then I can actually keep doing that, and I would like to. So this is going to be kind of a weird work process for a bit, but it's worth it, because now I can say that I want to spend... Tell you what, let's just do an hour and a half outright. And then when I turn around, the water will be very nearly done. Yep, 4 minutes till boiled. Let's pass time. Drink it.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, this is going to work out. Let's go ahead and do that one more time. All right, so now I just have to do that 2 more times and I'm completely done. So, yep, begin crafting. Time passes so ridiculously fast whenever I'm doing this. I always get so paranoid. Even when I know that I'm completely good in terms of like water and food, that it's not going to be a problem, I always worry about it so much. All right, 5 hours, 60 minutes still on the fire. I'm completely fine. I honestly put more fuel on the fire than was necessary. All right, so now I can't actually adjust the crafting time. This is just going to finish the boots. Didn't need any more water on the fire. We're good. All right, there's our deerskin boots. Let's pick that up. And now, very importantly, actually it is a pretty damn big upgrade, truth be told, over what I was wearing. That's a massive upgrade. It's better wind protection. It's better moisture protection. It's better armor. Slightly more of a penalty against sprint, but it's also just better temperature protection by multiple degrees. So, slightly overestimating the value of my previous footwear there. Let me grab just a few torches. There's a part of me that's tempted to go ahead and make for my next destination. There's no reason for me necessarily, as long as I'm warm, there's no reason for me to hang out at the farmhouse any longer. I've gotten everything I need. So I'm kind of tempted to go ahead and do that. Let me drink some water. I am going to be encumbered if I go now, but I don't have far to go. That's the thing. And the weather seems decent at the moment. Yeah, I'm just going to go. I'm going to step around this back rock right now, but it actually is not... You know what? I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to step up to the rock facing here and spot for that wolf. If I need to get out the revolver, I will. Oh, just kidding. The wolf's actually quite close. I will go back behind the rock face. Alright, it is pretty cold, all considered, so, and I'm pretty tired, which is going to slow me down. But I don't have, oh come on game, I don't have that far to travel. What is that? That's a rock. So noted. I do still have the boots on me, So when I get to the church, I will most likely harvest those and use the leather to repair my gloves. Which is that's like the one item that I'm wearing that I haven't been able to repair for the past little while. We're just gonna put that away. We're just gonna put that away. Doesn't need to be out. You know what we could have out? This. That's 2 wolves. Oh wow, he actually sees me. Sorry, I did not just get through 20 days of intestinal parasites to get cavalier with a pair of wolves right when I'm about to start heading for Hush River Valley after talking about it for like 6 episodes straight. That's not the policy we're following today. I'm going to actually go places because I can. And because there might be a moose-hide satchel that I can just pick up and bring with me. It's not guaranteed, as I understand it. It's not even something, to be honest, this is where it's going to get fun. Because, man, as I've said so many times over the years,
I'm freezing.
I enjoy the Long Dark the most, and perhaps we all do, when I'm less familiar with the territory I'm exploring. That's when it's more exhilarating. That's when it's a little bit more stressful, but also more fun. And I am more familiar with HRV now, thanks to the frickin' Dark Walker and other challenges, but especially the Dark Walker. I literally had to do a practice run for an episode in the Dark Walker. I talked about this during the series, but I had to do a practice run for that because of how challenging it was to find my way around that particular zone. Sufficient to actually accomplish my goals in the challenge. Loved it. Loved everything about it. So I picked up a few sticks. But yeah, the Hush River Valley I know just less about in general. I know some things. But there's a lot less certainty. So it's going to be the first of several zones we're going to visit in this series. Assuming I survive. Against all odds. It's going to be the first of several that I visit that I'm kind of learning as I play. Which again, going back to what I was talking about in the previous episode, that's one of the things that was... Oh, wow. All 3 of those wolves are still here. It's one of the things that was very difficult for me about the ending of Against All Odds Season 6. Because I had so much more that I wanted to do to explore the world. And I feel like that got taken from me, and I was very sad. Taken from me by intestinal parasites, actually. So yeah, I'm not going to tangle with wolves unnecessarily right now. No, thank you. All right, where is the bed in here? I know there's a bed on the floor. If I feel around for it, I'll find it. All right, campfire burned out. Oh, saw it. Hang on. I know it's at my feet, roughly, and I just have to... Okay, fine. I'll just get out a freaking lantern. I'm in maximum conservation mode right now. There it is. So it wasn't quite at my feet. I forget it was up on the landing. Okay. So I've got some cattail stalks. I want to harvest those boots before I go to sleep, because that's a lot of extra weight that I don't want to carry around. God, wouldn't it be amazing, though, if the moose-hide satchel was here? And I mean, there's always the possibility we could run into a moose. We can kill a moose now. We have a freaking bow and arrow. It's like I'm finally playing the Long Dark again. Okay, so... Let's sleep for 9 hours. And we're awake. Let's drink some of that water because, my God, that's a lot. I mean, I'm glad I made it, don't get me wrong. And now we need to eat some more of these cattails. I'm just going to plow through some of these because, frankly, I need to. I have a bunch of them. There will be more in Hush River Valley, so I'm not particularly worried about having a stock of these going into the zone. It is a very desolate zone in terms of, like, structures, but there are caves that you can enter. We now have a hatchet that we can use to chop through things. So we're going into Hush River Valley with the appropriate amount of equipment to really explore the zone as experienced survivors. Which is the moment I've been waiting for, and probably many of you have as well. Okay, I forgot to harvest those boots before I went to sleep, but that's okay. We can harvest them now. Take an hour 30. And besides, later in the day might be a little bit better. All right, let's go ahead and repair. Oh, wow, 1% on that sewing kit. Do you see that? That's going to be the end of that. There we go. Okay, and with that, let's head to the Hushed River Valley. The one thing I want to be mindful of is that there are 3 wolves outside. Let's be somewhat cautious. Let's be respectful of nature, okay? Hello? There's one right there. Oh wow, it is looking blizzardy. Going for a rabbit? Yep, I'm guessing you're going for a rabbit. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and make a break for it. This is risky. Sprinting like this. Ooh. Could that wolf have been going for a deer? There's a wolf straight ahead too, so I need to go ahead and sprint for it. Yep, dead deer. See, if I wasn't, like, on rails now to Hush River Valley, I would, like, take that as an opportunity. But there's shelter up here where I can stop for a moment. Not far from the entrance to the place, and I want to go ahead and take that opportunity, especially because it's looking like... It actually is looking blizzardy. What a great set of circumstances in which to enter a new zone. I love this. And it's going to be dark soon. Love it. Love it. This is great. This was a great plan. Everything about this is working, and I have no regrets whatsoever. I won't back down from my challenge to myself. I just completed every challenge in the game. What challenge can possibly defeat me? Certainly not intestinal parasites, am I right? Nobody say a damn thing about trigger discipline, I swear to God. Well, Hadrian, the challenge of safely handling a revolver seems to be giving you a little bit of trouble. Thank you for that. You're banned. I appreciate your support. GTFO. Alright. I am going to step inside here, just to take a bit of a breather. I, of course, have already been here. I'm not going to be visiting a location that has anything new. But this does bring us close to Hush River Valley, and it gives me an opportunity to warm up for a bit. And it also gives me an opportunity... Oh, hey, heavy hammer. Ooh. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta at least look at it. I gotta at least see. Yeah, I need 4. And I can make acorn grounds. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I'm gonna pick up the heavy hammer. I have to. I have to. Because I can make acorn coffee out of this. And there we go. We got the acorn grounds. And now I can definitely drop that heavy hammer because that is just all kinds of unnecessary. And now let's step back outside. We're going to step back inside. And I'm going to go ahead and stop this one here. In the next one, I am going to head into Hush River Valley and just hope for the best. I'm hoping that the weather doesn't go full blizzard because I'm pretty confident that I can find my way to some shelter, specifically like a cave, if I can get in with reasonable visibility. If that visibility gets taken away from me, we could have a much more difficult situation on our hands very quickly. So, you know, cross fingers. Oh, I forgot this was here. That's a handy thing to remember. Also, do I still have other guts on me, or did I leave all? Yes, I left them all behind properly. As I should have. Very good. Let's drop that. All right. I'm going to just do one more save point since I just dropped something. And, that's Demon. This is a save point. And it's also the end of the episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.